wake up. Barbados, get up.
Good morning, Barbados, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, 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 morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, morning, Barbados, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, morning, Barbados, good morning.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Morning to you.
And good morning to you as well. Terrific Thursday morning, as a matter of fact. Welcome to today. I'm Pearson Bowen. Thank you so much for joining us. It is Thursday, November the 6th, 2025. Good having you company. Remember, if you're watching us on our streams on Facebook, YouTube, or our website, cbc.bb, to each of you we say good morning. We ask the single one thing of you, which is to share the show. Tell others about us and bring them along as well to engage with us. Engage among yourselves, talk back to us as well. We love to see and read your comments as well. So thank you for making that very concerted effort to wake up to keep us company. And remember also, if you know of something or someone whose story we absolutely must tell and share, I'd like you to share it with us. Please do so by sending us an email to that email address on your screen. That email address is morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And to all of you, thank you for being faithful and for being true and responding and honoring our requests of you. Thank you very, very much. Really, really appreciate it indeed. So what's your plan for today? Is your plan for today looking at going out to queue in the community? Is it part of your plan? Have you not yet contemplated where you're going today for queue in the community? Would you like to know where queue in the community will be today? Queue in the community today will be at Flash Zone Bar in St. Michael. You know exactly where that is. So for those of you who are looking for the most community activity today that's going to be happening in Barbados, it's queue in the community at Flash Zone Bar. Start at 11. Our broadcast on Q100.7 FM starts at noon. So every good reason for you to come socialize, enjoy the drinks, enjoy the fellowship, enjoy the food, enjoy the karaoke singing, enjoy the dancing with your friends and loved ones as well. Also today, by the way, happening in Barbados, this time to the south of the island, in Oisins, is the opening of the Barbados Food and Rum Festival for 2025. Barbados on the menu. That's happening this evening from 6, and so they want to encourage as many of you as possible also to assemble in Oistins to really give a hearty beginning to the Food and Rum. It's absolutely free to the Food and Rum Festival for 2025. Speaking of Oistins though, found myself in Oistins yesterday evening, and I was just waiting on my food to be prepared and presented to me, and I sat at the table. I was there busy, you know, us young people, we tend to spend our time in gadgets. So there I was, browsing the phone, and these two ladies sat at the table with me. So I just looked up to see who had the gall to sit at the same table I was sitting at. And their reaction to me made me laugh. They made me laugh because it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe who I'm sitting next to. It's just simple little me. Nonetheless, but we had a conversation. Then to discover one of those ladies is a sister of the legendary Singing Francine. So, oh boy, did we start a conversation going, you know, make it talk. So we had a really good time. So the sister of Seeing Francine, good morning to you. Thank you so much. I know you're watching. This is what you say to me you do every single day. So to you, thank you so much for coming by and sitting with me for a little while yesterday, along with your friend JJ, who is a boss domino player. She's a woman. And so, well, she's a woman, Pearson. She is playing dominoes, and so she's a really, really good domino player. So to both of you, I had a time yesterday sitting with you. Thank you for being wonderful company. What's coming up today, by the way? Let me just tell you. We'll introduce you today to the people. Oh, by the way, Pat Ben, good morning. How are you today? Have yourself a lovely day. She joins in saying good morning to the crew as well. Pat, to you too. Vereen Walker, good morning. How do you do? Terrific Thursday morning to you as well. Make it beautiful. Auntie Faye, good morning. She says good morning, everyone. To you, Auntie Faye in St. Peter, we say good morning. Back at you, girl. It's Q Day. Have a lovely day. Kieran Olivier, you're always there. And so we always say thank you for being always there as well. Have yourself a triumphant day too. Make it one that is worthwhile remembering. To you, oh, Eugenia Edie, my good friend, EE, good morning. How are you doing? She's looking forward to another exciting and informative program today. So to you, Eugenia, have a great day. She's from St. Peter. Good morning, Eugenia. Have a lovely one. Look at my friend Slender Glenda. Slender, how are you? I stopped to allow you to cross the road the other day, and you didn't even look at me and say thanks. I forgive you, though, Slender. That's all right. You haven't yet gotten familiar with the other chariot. So to you, Slender, Glenda, have a terrific today. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday indeed. So coming up today, we'll meet the parish ambassadors and the attendants from the parish of St. Thomas. St. Thomas, get ready. They're ready for the Spirit of the Nation show, which happens next weekend. They can't wait to see you to support them in the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium. We'll meet them in just a moment. St. George Secondary is back in the news for continuing a stellar year for great things. They will take us through their mural project at the Wyndham Grand Sam Lawrence Castle. We can't wait to talk to them and the team that comprised that artistic group. The debate team from Christchurch Foundation School, they're here. We'll introduce you to the teacher behind the initiative and the students who are preparing to debate yet again. We want to know what's creating this initiative and how are they benefiting from the exposure as well, the students that is. And the Taste of the Caribbean, as you know, starts on the 16th of November. Team Barbados is defending, and so more of the team will be with me this morning and with you as well as we get to know a little bit more about how they are preparing to defend their title. But I want to get started because I haven't had a chance to have a good laugh with you in a little while. It's your turn to talk back to me now, folks. I want to give you a riddle, and of course you know to call me on 228-5562 or 228-5563. Let me see if your brains have not addled since we last spoke. So 228-5562 or 228-5563. Answer this one. The question is, what kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? It is possible. You better believe it. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Monica and Beverly and all of you who think you're geniuses, this is a time now to show me how brilliant you truly are. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? 228-5562 or 228-5563. Those are the only numbers for you to call to see if you can correctly answer that question today. And if you do, I'll be stunned. So stun me this morning. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? 228-5562 or 63. Have a call. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Pearson.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Help me out, help me out.
Hi.
228, good, here we go. Hello, hi.
Hi.
Who's calling?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Carrie.
Terry.
Yes,
Kerry.
please.
Kerry. How are you doing, Kerry? It's been a long time.
Yes, it has been.
You've kept well?
Yes, please.
All right, that's good to hear. And so far, so good for the morning?
Yes, please.
Do you eat conkies in November?
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite conky like? Is it with raisins or without? It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
It really, truly doesn't matter. I completely agree with you. Have you had any yet for the month?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I. So we're sitting in the same boat this morning.
It would appear that way.
So, Kerry, what's the answer?
A palm tree.
Why do you say so?
You carry in the palm of your hand.
I can take a bonsai and hold it in the palm of my hand as well. A bonsai of
What?
anything. Have you seen those dwarf golden apple trees?
Oh, yeah, my sister has one.
And you can't carry that in your hand?
Are you saying it's in the palm of my hand?
I understand you. You can carry it in the palm of your hand. So what kind of tree can you carry in your hand?
A palm tree.
Kerry, I really want to give you a chance to correct your answer if you want to. Do you want to correct your answer?
Not really.
Well, that's a good girl. You're absolutely right. It's the palm tree. Well done. Have a
Thank
good day,
you.
okay?
You too.
Thank you, girl. Kerry there, she's in Christchurch. Oh, here's another one. Who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? Is it possible at all? Who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? Think of it very carefully. There's a trick in there somewhere. I can see Peter's mind ticking and ticking and ticking. He's my photographer with me. 228-5562 or 228-553. Who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? It's possible, but it's up to you to tell me whether you're right or wrong. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? Your chance to let me know your thoughts. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Call me from anywhere. If you're calling from overseas, of course, you know our area code, 1246. Love to hear from you as well. So tell me, who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? Who do you think that person possibly is? Is it even possible at all? Have you ever tried to finish a book without even completing a sentence? And if so, how did you do that? 228-5562 or 228-5563. Who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? Listen to it very, very carefully. There is something in there. I've given you a strong clue. You have to figure it out. Come on, who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? That's the question for you right now. We are 11 to 12 minutes after the hour of 6. 228-5562 or 228-5563. You know me, I am not moving from this question until you answer the question correctly. So who can finish a book without finishing a sentence? 228-5562 or 63. So don't forget, we have a lot happening in Barbados, and so I'm waiting to hear from you. But as I'm waiting to hear from you, I'm going to tell you about what else is happening across Barbados. Of course, you know, we want to encourage you to get involved in everything that is happening. Get out there to explore the lights, because we would have switched on the lights on the first. See where they are, be wowed by the spectacle they are. Give complete full support to all of your parish ambassadors wherever they are, if they should continue knocking at your door. Find out how you can get to the Spirit of the Nation show. Find out everything you want to know and show up in big numbers. Do you have an answer? Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad.
Are you well or are you not well?
I'm 50%.
You're in between there somehow. And are you doing what you need to do to be better?
Yes, please.
And are you being obedient to your medical practitioners?
Yes, please.
You're doing the right thing then. All right, good. So who's calling?
My name is Mabel.
Mabel.
Yes.
That's an Mabel?
Yes, please.
That's a good old-fashioned name, girl. You like it?
No.
You're honest. You're honest. Why don't you like your name?
Too old-fashioned.
It's too old-fashioned. So have you never attempted to change the name?
No.
You don't want to go through all that trouble, right?
No, please.
Do you have a second name? A name in the middle?
Ann.
Pardon me?
And
Oh, so you're Mabel and last name. Okay. So do they call you by your middle name, or do you prefer to say that you are Ann, or do you prefer to say you're Mabel?
they call me by Ann.
They call you by Ann. You're good with that. You're good with that. Mabel, where are you watching from? What parish are you in?
St. Michael,
You said Michael. All right, Mabel, no problem. All right, Ann, no problem. What's your answer?
a prisoner.
Why do you say so? Let me hear you.
But that's the answer.
No. You can't tell me because that's the answer. That's your
the
answer.
answer,
That's
prisoner.
your
He can't
answer.
he can read a book, but he
Uh-huh.
can't finish his sentence.
He can read a book without finishing a sentence? A prisoner can read a book without finishing a sentence?
Without finishing his sentence.
Or that's your rationale? And you believe that that is the answer?
It is the answer.
And if I should tell you that you are right, are you right?
Yes, I am.
And if I should tell you you're wrong, are you wrong?
No, I'm right.
Yes, you're right. Well done, Mabel. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much for calling. Have a great day, okay? All right, Mabel is gone. Mabel is in St. Michael. She's right. It's a prisoner. It's a prisoner who can finish a book without finishing a sentence. Kieran got it right. Listen, stop Googling here. Stop Googling. If you don't use this matter between here, you shall lose it. So let your mind work for you. Well done, one. Well done, all. Do you want me to give one more? Would you like another one? All right, here we go. What is it that given one, you have either two or none? What is it that given one, you'll have either two or none? What is it? That if I should give you one, you'll have either 2 or none. That one will take you some time to figure out. I am absolutely convinced beyond thought. That one. What is it that given 1, you have either 2 or 1? That's a tough one, right, Pearson? Yes, Pearson, it's a tough one. Pearson says, yes, it's a tough one. But you can solve this. You're smart. 228-5562 or 228-5563. I always encourage you to call, and I encourage you to call from wherever. So it doesn't, this is not an opportunity for just those from Christchurch or St. Michael alone. I want to hear from St. Lucie too, or St. Peter, or St. Thomas, or St. George, or St. Philip. Call 228-5562 or 228-5563. What is it that given 1, you'll have either 2 or none? It's possible. That sounds like a strange equation, but I know you can sort this one out. 228-5562 or 63. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Pearson.
Hey, how are you?
Monica is here. I'm
Monica, you have come in. How have you been?
fine. I'm fine.
It's been so long since I heard your
Oh,
voice.
true.
So what have you been doing to yourself?
Me, I'll be in and out of the island.
Monica, you baby?
Yes, enjoy my life.
You enjoy your life?
Yes.
You are enjoying your retirement.
I ain't retired yet. But
So you're retired, but you're enjoying your life. Can I
Of
ask you a
course.
little? I'm going to get into your business just a little bit. Did you travel outside of the region or within the region?
outside.
Outside. And was it cold or was it just normal warm?
Cold, really cold.
So you went north
Yes, please.
and you went beyond the U.S. border.
Yes, please.
I know where you went. I got you now, Monica. So, but did you have a good time?
Of course, as always.
What made it so fun for you?
The sightseeing, the event that I went to attend,
Hmm.
everything was nice.
Did you go to the falls?
No, I didn't get to the falls.
You didn't get to the
You
falls
know
this
where I
time.
went.
I know where you went. Come on, Monica. This is Pearson you're talking to.
I
So,
went to the falls already, but I didn't went to it.
but you didn't go to the falls this time around. All right.
No.
Because aren't you surprised at how clean that place is?
Yes, always.
Mhm.
Always.
And you know that if you're littered at all, you will be in trouble.
You'll be fine.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And so you've learned a lot that you would love to see Barbados do, right?
Of course.
What are some of the other things?
That what?
I mean, Monica, you don't understand
Pardon?
where I'm going with this conversation. You
What,
said
the
you
other
saw that they kept a nice, orderly, clean society.
Yes, that we
And I'm
supposed
asking,
the people that's supposed to do the same things and follow.
Right,
We need
so I'm
to have
asking
a
you,
clean country.
what else did you see there that you think we should adopt in Barbados? On-time bus transportation?
Yes, very well.
I'm done helping
Very
you.
well. Mhm.
I'm done helping you. Monica, what's the answer?
please. Choice.
Explain that to me, Monica. Show me you're working.
It's a choice.
I don't
What
understand.
you said the riddle was.
I said, what is it that given 1, you'll have
Mm-hmm.
either 2 or none?
Right. I ever got a choice to do something. It's either 1 or 2.
And that's the only answer
It's
you
a
could think
choice.
of? Is that the only
Yes.
answer you could think of?
Of course.
Sure.
It's my choice. It's my choice.
That is your choice. But I
Yes.
want to know if your choice is the only choice you had.
Of course. That's my only choice. Either has 1 or 2 or none.
Explain that part to me.
1 or 2?
Yeah.
All right. I could, let me see. You got a choice to do something or don't do it.
Or not to do it.
I got not to do it at all.
Hmm.
So, it's my choice.
I ain't fighting with you no more, Monica. You're right.
Have
Well,
a good day, Pearson.
Good to hear you again.
can't get
You have a
over
great
me.
day. All right. I'll get over you one day soon. Don't you worry about it. All right. We'll take a break right here, folks. We're coming back to introduce you to the outstanding parish ambassadors and attendant from St. Thomas. Stay with us. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. This segment of Exceptional Youth is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund. Financing education the easy way.
24 after the hour, and you know I am thrilled always to engage with young people. We have some exciting, intelligent, articulate, ambitious, industrious young people in Barbados, and I could go on and on to describe them. But these young people I'm going to introduce you now to is their team St. Thomas. They are showing up for St. Thomas, their parish, but they're showing up for Barbados as well at the upcoming Spirit of the Nation show, which happens next weekend. And they're not afraid. They are ready, St. Thomas, to represent to you. And if for those of you who are watching who are from St. Thomas who are saying, but I haven't met them, you get a chance to meet them now for yourself on national TV. I tried to frighten them. Indeed. Next to me is Christian Adley. He is the male parish ambassador. Next to him is Amaya Cox. She's your female parish ambassador. But across from me is Deborah Reed, their attendant. St. Thomas, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good. Christian, you ready?
I am.
Excited, right?
Yes.
He is so excited. Christian got to work into the compound of CBC before me, and I'm always the first to arrive at work. So I was like, who's this person here? And there was Christian already here. Are you that kind of person?
I am. My dad, he teaches me to get places early, so I did it for this one.
He did it indeed. And so you were early out the blocks, I suppose, then, in saying, yes, I would be the parish ambassador.
Yes, please. So my brother was parish ambassador last year, around Atherley. So I followed him along his journey, his walkthroughs, his hikes, his walks through the parish, and I enjoyed seeing him grow as a person. He is really transformed. So I took the initiative and joined the program.
And you want to be like your brother?
Yes, please.
So y'all, Deborah's laughing. And so have you had conversations with your brother about how to prepare, how to get ready, how to get out there and compete?
Sometimes, for some training sessions, I asked him for tips.
So what has he said to you? What has he taught to you so far?
He just gave me tips on how some of the training sessions go, like public speaking, what I can expect, how to enhance myself, how to prepare on set. So.
And have you followed any of his instructions?
I have.
Every one of his instructions?
Yes.
And so far, so good?
Yes, please.
You didn't go back and say, my man, you got it wrong.
No, he's always been right for everyone.
Is he older than you?
Yes.
Okay, so he's your big brother?
Yes, please.
All right, that's great. But you have no regrets at all about being the parish ambassador. And being able to walk through your community and engage with people, were you always this bold and brave?
I have not been. So originally, she could tell you I didn't like pictures, didn't like talking, but I have really transformed during this program.
Listen, I don't like pictures either. As a matter of fact, if you go through my family albums, you won't see me in any of the pictures. Because I don't like taking pictures.
Yeah.
But here I am on the People's TV trying to get accustomed to my big head. So I understand how you feel. But, you know, I think you've come a long way then to be as bold as you are, talking to me now as confidently as you do. And so you are ready. You're comfortable. Your feet are settled. And, you know, you just have one more week to go. And then it'll be all over.
Yes.
But do you want to stop?
No, I want to keep going.
Continue giving to your parish?
Please. Yes, please.
And so have you spoken to the committee, the parish or independence committee, about finding ways that you can continue working alongside?
Not as yet, but if anything, I would like to go into the PRO team. So, public relations.
Right.
And let St. Thomas be known.
Listen, there are a lot of young men who look at this program and think, that ain't for me, man. What do you say to them?
Come out. It's a transformative program. You'll learn things that you never known before. So like financial literacy, public speaking, presenting yourself on stage, all that stuff. So come out and be transformed, basically.
Yes, be transformed. Take the program, take the journey through the program. You're right. Like Amaya, who's as bold as brass today. Good morning, Amaya. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Good. You're excited about the competition as well?
Of course.
But you don't see it as a competition alone, do you?
No, please.
What do you see it as?
A transformation. Yeah, transformation.
So tell me where you've come from, how far you've come in this program.
I have come very far because, as you saw, Christian came here very early. My attendant, along with my chairperson, was like, Amaya, how you gonna wake up? You gonna get up? Amaya, I worry about you, you know, because my time management was very bad. So this program has helped me develop on my time management. Also, public speaking. It wasn't really a challenge, but I had some areas to brush up on.
And so, you know, now that it's in your head, you can't get it out of you.
Yes,
so you have to continue, and it takes practice as well. So what are the projects you guys are working on?
Our project was titled Community Builders, Pillars of Strength, Pillars of Progress.
Explain how that works.
We highlighted community builders within St. Thomas, some being Mr. Bob, Mr. Owen Bob, Patricia Ramsey, a registered nurse in St. Thomas, Mr. Barbados, just to name a few.
Mr. Barbados?
Yes, please.
You have me in there? Deborah thinks this is so funny. Okay, so who is Mr. Barbados? This is in bodybuilding.
No.
Is it?
The gentleman.
The man who wears all the national costume.
Yes, please.
Oh, him.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that meant you had to do a lot of research on these individuals and find creative ways of presenting them and weaving them into your project.
Yes, please.
So we'll hear that in your report next weekend.
Yes, please, for sure.
What about your evening wear?
I'm wearing a dress. Christian is wearing a suit.
Pat suit, for instance. Okay, you're wearing a dress. Go ahead.
Yes, please. Christian is wearing a suit, and if you want to see, come and support us and wear your cardinal to see.
They have taught y'all so well to keep secrets. I love it indeed. But there were workshops that you were talking about here for me, Christian. Talk to me about some of the workshops you would have participated.
So we had financial management or literacy. So that teaches me how to manage my funds, how to invest, how to be more literate
in finance.
In finance, yes. We had public speaking, teaching us how to talk better. So we had that with Anne-Marie Burke. We had stage presentation, so teaching us how to walk on stage, how to present ourselves on stage.
And you're comfortable walking on stage?
Yes, please.
You know, sometimes men feel a little clumsy.
Yeah.
But you're going past that now.
Yes, please.
You're a boss model. All right. And so, Deborah, here you have two exciting young people you're working with. How has it been for you?
It's been a journey of excitement, of joy. I have added two more pieces of pride and joy to my bundle.
Yes.
So I have enjoyed working with them. I was the attendant for the program last year. So like Christian said, I was the attendant to his brother Laurent and Quintia. So having Christian and Amaya, it's really been exciting and memories that will last a lifetime. So I encourage anybody who wants to be an attendant to, join the program. It also helps you to develop because I've been able to develop my mentoring skills and my love for planning and organizing. So it's been a good journey.
I love it indeed. But Amaya's bad at timekeeping. So how are you dealing with that? Amaya has really taught me how
to be patient. But having conversations with her and working along with her, I'm happy to say I have seen how she has gotten better, and I'm very proud of her.
Sweet indeed. So, but you love your parish, Deborah. You absolutely, I could hear it. I could see it as well. And so there's every good reason for people to come out. I know that you're going to be shuttling people in. Let's talk a little bit about the plan to get massive St. Thomas support into the gymnasium.
Well, we have not made any arrangements to shuttle people in. But what I can say is that we want to encourage persons from St. Thomas to, if you're from Welches, if you're from Bagatelle, if you're from Redmond's Village, all those areas that we would have touched, we would have gone into the homes, churches, we want to ask them to come out and support Amaya and Christian. If they want to wear a cardinal shirt like us, we have those shirts that they can go on the Instagram and social media pages and see how they can get one of these shirts.
The shirt is right here between Christian and Amaya. You can see it right there between them. That's what you get, the Heart of Barbados, which is the parish of St. Thomas, of course.
Yes.
And so that's what you can get. And you have it in varying sizes for children and adults.
Yes, please. We can get them.
Small to extra large.
Oh, my size to extra large. Okay, small to extra large. And so we just go onto your social and place our order.
Yes, please.
And of course, what's the arrangement for in terms of collection of funds? Because once I want one, I have to pay for it.
You just have to call us. The numbers are there for you to call. And so once you make connection with us, we'll make arrangements for you to come get your shirt, because we really want to see you at the Spirit of the Nation show and know that you are supporting St. Thomas.
In your shirt?
Yes, in your shirt.
And so your social media handle is?
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas PIC.
St. Thomas PIC.
Yes,
St. Thomas PIC on Insta and Facebook?
Yes, please.
All right, so that's where you can go and you can see. You'll see the shirt. You will see that there's from size small to extra large. Little ones you can get as well as the big ones you can get as well. And so I know how you are being fashionable and cute, but you know what? Wear it and come out in your cardinal in support of the parish of St. Thomas on the 15th of November. Note the date, that's next week, Saturday.
Yes,
it starts at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yes,
and these two young people here who are parish ambassadors are there to represent you, St. Thomas. They've been knocking at your doors, they've been coming into your community, they've been introducing themselves to you, they're gathering information on the pillars of the community. And they've identified some key people who they want to be able to give a report on. And so they will be performing in their somebody's going to be wearing your costume.
Yes, please.
They're doing the evening wear, they're making a report to you as well, but they are proud to say that they are from St. Thomas. Your support gives them the wind beneath their wings to continue being as proud as they are. And they guarantee us that they're not going to walk away from the program once their reign is over. So we're looking forward to wins from both of you, okay?
Yes, please.
And from you too, Deborah, because the Attendant of the Year competition is what you're also in. And I wish each of you the absolute best. The very, very best indeed. Go onto the social media platform, St. Thomas PIC on Facebook and Instagram. Look at the shirt. Order your shirt. Call the number that is there and make arrangements for payment, collect. But wear your shirt with pride from the Heart of Barbados to the Spirit of the Nation show at the Wilder Gymnasium on the 15th of November to support St. Thomas.
I'd like to give you a token of appreciation. Here's a little keychain.
Thank you.
So from
and the fabric.
Yes, please.
What's this made of?
From our chairperson, Peter Ramsey Rolla.
My girl.
Yes.
Peter, thanks. I got it. I have it, my key ring. Thank you very, very much. I shall cherish this indeed. Well done. And you know, because I'm not a part of the show, I can now boldly say, yeah, thanks, sir. I don't take it. I'm not being bribed, folks. I'm not being bribed at all. But thank you very much. I've been a part of the show for so long that I absolutely love it. I see the change in our young people. I see the benefits that they derive from it. But I see how our nation is pulled together through a very friendly rivalry. And you know, at the end of it all, we just celebrate together. You should watch how they behave. I'm seriously, backstage, it does not matter to them.
Yes.
They come out there, do their absolute best, but they are friends.
Yes.
And they continue being friends. I've seen how you all relate, you know. I know it is.
Yes, it's
so I want to thank you so much for being with me this morning. I wish you the absolute best. Christian, Amaya, and Deborah, thank you so much for representing St. Thomas. St. Thomas joins me in saying thanking you for what we know you will bring to the stage on the 15th as well, all right? So continue shining. Continue being your best selves.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're welcome. Morning Barbados comes back in just a moment.
That segment of Exceptional Youth was brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund, financing education the easy way. Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
At the end of it, I'm going to meet some friends. All of a sudden, open Freedom Park. So looking at Freedom Park, though, all of a sudden, they end up drinking some alcohol. All of a sudden, fun thing, alcohol. But they start drinking alcohol, then they end up back when they crack cocaine again. And the whole that whole happened.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, Email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teachings.
This segment of Exceptional Youth is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund, financing education the easy way.
So we're 17 and a half minutes now to go to the hour of 7 o'clock. I am about to introduce you to one of my favorite schools this year in particular. They have been having a stellar year. You know this because I've been telling you about this. They have transformed, and they've been doing such work at that school to transform the perception surrounding St. George Secondary School. There are lions. They continue to roar, and they continue to roar in a very positive way. And part of that positivity is through art. Through art. And the beauty that they brought to that space at the Wyndham Grand Sam Lawrence Castle is what we want to share and show you today, folks. But the people behind that are with me right now. Ryan Batharin, who is a teacher. You saw him on the show earlier this week. I just said it, but I said, hold on, I met you before.
Been a busy week.
It's been a busy week for you as well.
Yeah.
And you brought along 3 of your outstanding artists who've worked with you on the project. Jade Joseph.
Yes.
Hi, Jade. Morning.
Hi, good morning.
You good?
Yes, please. I am.
Isn't it wonderful to know that you've been a part of a project that has showcased the talent of all of you from your school?
Yes, sir. I really enjoyed it.
I can come back and talk to you in a minute. Across from her is Justina Pollard. Justina, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Are you into art?
Yes.
In a big way?
Yeah.
Girl, you've done a big thing at Wyndham Grand. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that as well. And bold, I just like his confidence, Shimon Welch. Shimon, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine today. How about you?
I'm doing well too. Thank you for asking. That's very nice of you. So, Mr. Matthew, let's talk about this project. You got the call to invite St. George Secondary to be a part of the project. You could have said no, but you guys said yes.
Yes, we did.
Why?
Part of this is the fact that we have a principal, our principal Dennis Brown, who is, I admire him as a leader.
Yeah.
And his work has been towards motivating our students to really reach their potential. And when we recognize this as an opportunity, not only to showcase the work that we're capable of, but to give these young people an opportunity to see what they're capable of as well, we took it on. Because they said he is a man who recognizes that, as you said previously, our future lies in our young people. And we recognize that these young people have that ability. And what we would have done, we would have tried to bring them from a place of not recognizing what they were capable of to really developing on those abilities. So we got the call, we got the information, and we jumped on board. Yeah, it was the first time for several of them to actually complete a mural. And for persons who are watching and listening who do not know what this is about, this is basically a wall space to create an image that represents a story that we want to tell.
And the story to be told was that of Sam Lord's.
Yes.
Sam Lord.
Yes.
And so it meant research.
Yes.
And then determining the way you wanted to depict what you were researching and to do it in a way that is not the same as someone else's particular theme. Did you have a special area you had to focus on, or were you just left to figure out what you wanted to do?
The beauty of the visual arts would be the fact that you can give everyone the same story, but they're going to come up with something different. Jade would have been instrumental, and so would have been Justine in terms of creating initial drawings. We would have given them words, we would have done some research, as you rightly said. Go online, because the Google search engine is a wonderful tool.
Yes.
Go online, find that information, and then you can actually try to portray in your images. So Justine and Jade, they went ahead and they did that, and then we compiled their drawings using different apps, of course. We able to compile those drawings and add color schemes to it. The persons that are not here this morning will be our head of the visual arts department, Maylene Ford, as well as our other teacher, which should be our Abiela Oni. I'm trying to pronounce. She has a beautiful name, Abiela Oni, and they would have assisted us as well in creating that particular image. I mean, you have the pictures that were sent.
Yeah, we're going to show those pictures. Don't get ahead of me, please. Production crew, don't get ahead of me. And so, Jade and Justina, the task was yours to look at the story and to tell the story through art. Jade, how was that for you? Was it difficult to do?
No, it was not difficult because we had plenty of time to research and do drawings, so it was not difficult at all.
And so how long did it take you to one, understand the story, and then to find a way to depict that story through art?
So me and Justina did it together. So we researched it first and read everything we had to, and then we did the drawings together, and
we know the outcome is the outcome.
Yeah.
But Justina, working with Jade, who because you know when you work together sometimes you quarrel, right? Because you have an opinion, you have a direction you want to go in. How was it for you working alongside Jade to come up with a sketch of what you wanted to do? It wasn't so difficult, was it?
It was a little difficult, but I get through it.
Yeah. What did you learn about Sam Lord? That he was a pirate? That's what you learned? And so you took the sketches and can we show it now? I want to see what you did, because you're telling me you applied some technology to be able to bring all the little bits and pieces together, because Justina would have interpreted it in one way, Jade would have interpreted it in another, and you found a way to happily marry it.
Right. The challenge
there it is. Look at your screen. Look at the screen here.
Okay.
What am I looking at here?
Okay. From what you're saying, this is basically an old school approach to mural design. Most modern muralists would actually have a projector. They would project their initial drawing onto the surface that they're working on. That would allow them then to scope the drawing on that surface.
Oh.
We did not have that.
To scope or scale?
Or scale it, yes. We did not have that. We would have used a grid format where you actually break your drawing into different sections, and then you replicate those sections on your wall. And then within each of those sections, since they're numbered, you would know what is going in each section. So you get the same thing, but it's more mathematical.
A little too much mathematics when we get this time with the
So you can see the numbers are there.
Yes.
You can see that the scale is there in terms of those shapes. So whatever you see in those shapes represented what was in our drawing. Now, Justine is very shy, but you see her little leg is there shaking because she's so nervous.
Okay now,
But she's very talented.
Really?
She's very talented. She would have developed, because part of what we would have done is that they would have never done what we consider to be font or lettering in art. They've never done that. But herself and Jade would be instrumental in that area, because our initial concept was to not only show an image, but to bring together his story from where he came from to what he was able to accomplish. So that was part of the finished product. So when we scaled it, that first morning we had to scale it, and then from there we went on. So what you see, if you can see from what you're looking at,
right?
Jade would have done the boat designs. Justina would have assisted in that as well. Yeah, the two of them would have done that together. So that was the initial part of what we would have done.
Y'all are good girls. Y'all are fantastic. The word I'm seeing there coming out of all of this.
Yes.
So Shimon, what was your role?
Well, my role was to help paint.
Them.
That as well, but mostly to paint. When I came on, they showed me the finished illustration, and I helped graft it onto the wall. And then from that point onward, we continued and we started painting.
But somebody had to decide, okay, box number 14 was blue because it's a C. Box number 20 at the top up there was whatever. And so you just followed. And who determined the color pattern?
That would be Miss Oni, who's not here this morning. She's very good when it comes to colors. And our challenge would have been that, as you would know, one may set up with a plan to execute a particular project, but as it continues, recognize that things change. What we want to do is that we did not want to make it too bright, because the story of Sam Lord revolves around night. The fact that he would have basically sabotaged these boats at night. So we want to balance the fact that we wanted bright colors. We had to keep that dark element as well. So that's why we try to marry the two of those things. And incidentally, this being November, you recognize that that particular mural has a lot of yellows and blues and blacks as well.
The national colors.
Interesting.
Right. Are you afraid of heights, Shimon? But you had to climb up there.
Right.
So how did you manage that?
Well, the first day it was very nerve-wracking. It was bothersome. But as the days get on, I actually started liking being at the top there. But funny enough, on the scaffolding, they use switch out certain parts for, because usually there's a foot, like a table, and then with the wheels. Surprisingly, I got more comfortable when it was the wheels. I was nervous when it was the wheels at first. I was like, this can roll, and I can roll off too. But surprisingly, the wheels actually help support the structure better.
Well, Justina, are you afraid of heights as well?
Yes.
But you mastered it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And now you know that heights are nothing to be afraid of. I'm yet to learn that, trust me. I'm yet to learn that still, because I too have that fear of heights. But what about you, Jade? Mastering the heights?
No, I'm not afraid of heights.
Piece of cake, right? Would you want to pursue art as a profession?
No, but I will see myself doing it as a hobby.
As a hobby?
Like for friends and family.
Because you're so skilled at it, that is your additional income then. I want you to take it really, really seriously and not lose the skill, because that's what we tend to do. We grow up and we grow away from. I don't want you to grow away from, because you're so good. I saw the work. You are so good. You too, Justina. You are so good. Is this something you're studying formally in school? Is this one of your subjects?
Yes.
And you're entering in the exams as well?
Yeah.
Do you want to look at the folks who are saying to you, Margaret Rock is saying, congratulations to the St. George Secondary School. So proud of you. So proud of you. And so folks on our social media are talking about you because they see you and they see the potential in each of you. They see the beauty of the work that you can create, that you pour out of you and your mind and through your hands and everything else. Hugely talented young people. Y'all are really, really good. Really good. And so, Shamar, you're taking art seriously as well?
Well, currently I think I'm doing a course in nursing, but I still see myself in the future heavily still pursuing art.
Yeah. Don't walk away from it. Don't walk away from it.
I won't. I did in my past, separate myself from art due to a lot of teen angst, but I had to gradually get back that part of myself.
You can never lose your love. It doesn't let you
art
leave
was always my first love.
There you go. So you see, and you know the story about loves. You never lose your first love. It'll come right back to you. So I'm glad you're obedient to that call. So Vereen Walker says, good morning, St. George Secondary School. I'm proud to be a member of the school. Keep up the good work. So one of your past colleagues are saying good morning. She's so proud of you today. So just knowing that your past students who are so proud of you, how does that make you feel, Jade?
Makes me feel good.
Yeah. Everybody's looking at you guys and everybody's so proud of you. I drove by there this time last week Thursday, as a matter of fact, and not this time, but last week Thursday, and I thought, nobody in there? Because you didn't hear the noise. It was quiet. You guys were getting on with studies. That was fantastic. So can we show the final product so that folks get to see? I want to encourage many of you as possible to go to the Wyndham Grand Sam Lawrence Castle and take time to view the works of art. Works of art that poured out of the talent of the children of Barbados. I mean, particularly look at this. Look at your work. Look at your work. That is what the students of St. George Secondary School have done to adorn the walls of the Wyndham Grand Sam Lawrence Castle. They are waiting for you to come join the conversation, see the pieces, get involved, immerse yourself in the story being told, feel the energy and feel the passion, feel the fear that these students had to overcome, because I know many of us could never do that. And so, Mr. Matherin, you know, this is only a part of the ongoing work at the school. Let's talk a little bit more about the different ways in which, through art, the school is encouraging our young people to be confident and competent.
You said you would have driven past the school. I don't know if you had the opportunity to go inside the school itself recently. We have some words of encouragement that are being painted across the school. There's a club, we have our co-curricular clubs, and this involves the same thing you were saying, where children are encouraged to develop their abilities. There is a perception among many people in Barbados that you cannot draw. Persons often say I cannot draw, but what we don't recognize is that drawing is an extension of writing. And if you can write, you should be able to draw, because drawing is basically lines and shapes. So what we do, we encourage our children to recognize that you can do this, you can do it. And because St. George, and I would have said this previously to several persons, St. George is a school that works with young people. And because we have teachers who are passionate, not only in developing what is there, but creating what persons may not see initially, we have been able to use art to basically identify where children have challenges. Because through art, you recognize some children are not able to perceive certain things. In Justina's case, what Justina's strength is, she is a very meticulous person. She's a very meticulous person. She's able to identify areas that are basically small that other person not be able to see. But her challenge is, when it comes to larger areas, she is not able to identify them as well. So you find that because, as I said, Mr. Brown is so adamant in terms of working with young people, he has been able to allow, he's given us that leeway to, so to speak, to have these images being painted across our school. So if you have the opportunity to go there, as you walk through the area where his offices and where the staff rooms are, you will see all of these pillars that are painted with words of encouragement and words of pride, words of respect. So that when they're walking, when they're passing through these areas, they have these things being echoed in their minds, that they're constantly seeing them. And in addition to that, persons listening, they may not get a lot of words coming from either Jade or Justina, but I have seen the development in these two young ladies.
Yes.
When they would have first started, to be honest with you, I was a bit skeptical about how much they'll be able to do. But they really impressed me in terms of the fact that they grew. As Jade would have said, her career choice is not necessarily artwork. She wants to be a chef. But her patience, her adaptability, she would have been instrumental in our color mixing as well, Shimon as well. And these are things that they did not see they had the abilities to previously, but now they would have developed them. And we also want to make a note of the persons who would have been there as well.
Right. I wanted to say who those are.
Right. In terms of the other schools or our group.
No, your team, because these are only three. Were there others?
No.
It was just y'all?
There was one other young lady. It was just one other young lady, but she had another commitment this morning, so she could not make it.
Right. And who's that? I want people to know her name.
Her name is Eliana Adams.
Right.
Eliana Adams. And she would have helped Shimon as well. They're good friends. Justine and Jade are good friends, and Shimon and Eliana. And she would have helped Shimon in terms of the chest. If you look at the chest on the final image, they almost stressed me out with that chest because they spent so much time on this chest.
Wow, look at it there.
All those little pieces and those coins and all those things. Yeah,
I like that because these students are so focused.
Yes,
and that is what art has allowed them to be able to do, to be focused. Justina is the one who's into detail.
She did all the letters, all of the words, all of the words.
A lot of good things about you, Justina. Keep that up, each of you. I am so immensely proud. There's a team, and we've shown in the videos. You keep watching, folks, how they've been able to transform the space to tell a story that came from their minds and their hard work, using art and using color, using shapes, using all that's within them to beautify that space. They took time. They took time to create that space for us to enjoy forever. And so that is what poured out from the students of St. George Secondary. It has been a great year. It has been a good time for St. George. I do not want the lights dimmed on you in any possible way, indeed. And to the principal who I met, who I know is how he is, Mr. Brown, good morning. I know you're watching. Well done, sir. Well done, the work that you're doing with your faculty there to be able to transform the image and to benefit the students of the school as well. Thank you, Mr. Matherin, again. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
As always.
We don't have a token to give you, but we give you our love.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jade Joseph is her name. She is wanting to be a chef, but she's also maintaining her art. Justina Pollard, who's into detail. Excellent work of art is coming from our folks overseas. Great work from Roosevelt Bacco Corbin. He says, I love it. Great hands, great work. This is from the guy who's watching in New York. You know, the people talking about you. So Justine is into detail. For anyone who's looking to employ, these are people to employ. She is so good and so meticulous at this. And Shimon. What do I have to say about Shimon? Shimon is just great at what he does, and his passion for what he does as well. To each of you, thank you so much.
He's very patient as well. He's a very patient person.
I see that. Thank you so much. All the best to you with all of your future endeavors, okay?
Yes, yes. And we just want to say as well, I know the time may be limited, but we just want to say as well that, as you rightly said previously, yes, we're highlighting St. George this morning, but there were several schools that worked tirelessly, and this would have been a tribute project in our parts, and other schools, they took that time as well. So again, encouraging persons to go and see what is there at Wyndham House. Of course. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
That segment of Exceptional Youth was brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund, financing education the easy way.
At the end of it, I'm going to meet some friends. Or I don't be freedom park, so don't get a freedom park no. Or I drinking some alcohol. Or if I drink alcohol, but then I drink alcohol, then I end up back when they crack cocaine again. And the whole that happened.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons which will surprise many is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV 8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about solar ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get...
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Let's look at the news now. Hurricane Melissa has left behind an estimated $6 to $7 billion in damage across Jamaica. But the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, warns that this is a very conservative estimate. Addressing Parliament, the Prime Minister noted that the full extent of the devastation is still being assessed. Here's a report from TVJ.
It will cost the country billions of US dollars to rebuild.
Physical damage to housing, commercial buildings, roads, electricity, water, and telecommunications infrastructure is estimated between 6 to 7 billion US dollars, equivalent to roughly 28 to 32% of last year's GDP, last fiscal year's GDP. It is, members, a major hit to our economy.
And soberingly, that figure is preliminary and is expected to rise in the coming weeks. And as those weeks roll on and the hit to production sets in, the country could see negative growth in the double figures.
Short-term economic output could decline by 8 to 13%. Madam Speaker, this means that revenues will decline as well. We anticipate a rise in the debt to GDP ratio in the short to medium term as resources are channeled into rebuilding and resilience.
In order to offset the downturn, Jamaicans in the central and eastern parts of the country will have to double their efforts.
40% of the island has been impacted from an economic perspective. It means that the other 60% of the island must double our economic output. Fields destroyed in St. Elizabeth, in Manchester, in Westmoreland must be replaced by fields brought into production in St. Thomas, in St. Mary, in Clarendon, in St. Catherine.
But this call to Jamaicans to work harder so soon comes amid the background of complaints of national trauma. The Prime Minister had this to say.
This is not insensitivity. It is necessity. Reviving production, reopening tourism, and restarting commerce are essential to restore incomes, rebuild confidence, and mitigate the wider economic shock. Those persons who are opposed to us going back to school and going back to work, get that out of your mind. Get the economy up and running right away. That is the only way we are going to be able to fund the recovery quickly.
Well, Crystal Hoyt is in Jamaica, and so she tells us now that people there are trying to get on with their lives.
Across western Jamaica, the scenes are heartbreaking. Children line the roadways, their hands outstretched, pleading for help. Long lines wind outside Western Union offices as residents wait patiently to collect money from relatives abroad. Piles of debris litter the streets, reminders of homes and lives upended. The cleanup is massive, and for many, rebuilding has only just begun. Jamaicans are trying to adjust to a new reality in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. But for Antonio Mullings, moving forward is especially difficult. He's mourning the loss of his brother, who died on Tuesday during the storm.
Feel bad. Bad. Police never came. When the road was black, the police could have come. About 2 days after, before they get to the body. And 3 blocking up, then could get to move a body right away. We don't bury at it, you know.
Mullings also recounted the events of that tragic day.
I have to move from place to other places. And the whole of the animal we have in the door shed tear off. Goat. Lose a couple of them, about 5 of them. He move from film building to another building. And a glass come and cut him and shoot. Fly and cut him and shoot. And drop and die.
He described his brother, a father of 2, as a good man and spoke about the bond they shared.
Close. Every week we see each one of them. Every week talking to each one of them.
He says he will deeply miss his only brother, his best friend. As of tonight, the death toll from Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica stands at 32. Reporting from Jamaica, Crystal Hoyt, CBC News.
Non-governmental, non-profit entities in Barbados now have the opportunity to become officially certified. The Aspire Foundation has partnered with the Barbados National Standards Institution to develop a rigorous certification scheme for these third sector organizations. Chairman of the Peter Booz and Jan Booz Family Foundation, Peter Booz, says the new framework will help NGOs align with international best practices. He was speaking at a third sector workshop sponsored by his foundation and the Sanders Foundation, where public and private sector leaders explored ways to strengthen the sector.
This partnership aims to strengthen the third sector by enhancing credibility, attracting funding, very, very, very important, and of course volunteers, improving knowledge use and ensuring sustainability. Certified TSOs will gain a seal of approval, fostering trust and accountability. This milestone signals a more professional, transparent and resilient non-profit sector in Barbados, and that is a critical thing, because I have a vision to raise a lot of money at some point to support what all of you do.
While at the same time, Mr. Booz is suggesting that accredited and certified third sector organizations should receive compensation from the government for essential services provided to the public.
I don't think anybody will disagree with that. Some TSOs do already receive government grants. Transparency on who can qualify and how to apply should be publicized, and maybe that is available, but I, at the moment, am not familiar with it.
The Rotary Club of Barbados has officially launched the 30th anniversary edition of its signature event, Carols by Candlelight. Proceeds from this year's celebration will go towards supporting the club's ongoing initiatives, including its flagship project for next year, which focuses on enhancing services for individuals with special needs. Speaking at the launch set for the event, which is set for December the 14th at Alaro Court, President-elect Jamila Ford said the proceeds over the years have supported several projects that have made a difference in countless lives. The main project for 2026 is Inclusive Futures.
This initiative builds on our long-standing commitment to inclusion of education, on expanding on the work done at the Schoolhouse for Special Needs, the Learning Center, Bowview House, and the current Pathways to Learning program. Inclusive Futures seeks to offer support, educational training, community sensitization, and professional development. Our goal is to empower individuals with autism, special needs, and those who cater to these individuals to foster societal understanding, to build sustainable framework that promotes inclusion at all levels. This will also include a public awareness campaign to foster a more inclusive and empathetic community. The program aims to partner with the entities and institutions that cater to these individuals.
Sports, Harrison College secured the boys' crown with 174 points, while they share the girls' title with the St. Michael's School on 223 after yesterday's Powerade Dasani BSAC cross-country finals at Peg Farm, St. Joseph. Anmar Goodrich Boys takes a look at the senior events.
123 competitors were on the line for the senior boys 4K run. Peg Farm in Easy Hall, St. Joseph is where we set the scene. The athletes were bunched together in the early stages, but once the dust settled, the Harrison College star boy was out front, and there were no challengers in sight. Luke McIntyre in the boiling sun brought all the heat with his feet to win in 15 minutes, 48.10. The battle was on for a second, and it was a close finish right to the end. Dylan Headley of the Alexandra School took silver in 16 minutes, 2.62. Third went to Nathaniel Nurse of the St. Leonard's boys, 16 minutes, 2.85. The senior girls followed 98 athletes off and running. Like the boys, the girls were bunched as well. The big names at the front, Dania Skeet, Shanicia Bryant and Alexis Lashley. But in the end, it was all about this young lady, Ashlyn Simmons of the Alexandra School. The winning time was 9 minutes, 10.40. Lachey Wilkinson of Princess Margaret was second, 9 minutes, 22.65. And third went to Alexis Lashley of the St. Michael's School, 9 minutes, 27.07. And more Goodrich Boys, CBC Sports.
That's the news until now. More news coming up at 12 noon. Morning Barbados is back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray microbiome probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that.
This segment of Exceptional Youth is brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund. Financing education the easy way.
We're 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. As you know, we do this on a Thursday morning where we showcase to you the brilliance of our young people. I have a team of brilliant minds, brilliant orators who represent the Christchurch Foundation School. I know Norma Hunt, you're watching, that's your old school, and so she's going to be so proud of each of you this morning. From the Christchurch Foundation School, I meet Dr. Claire Archer, who is the teacher behind what these debaters do. Next to her is Tristan Spencer, who's a speaker but a master debater as well. Next to him is Chriselle Jasper, who is so brilliant at speaking, no doubt it's in the genes. And across from me is Kiana Brown in the corner over there, but she is fantastic at impromptu speaking. And Damani Christie, who is a real good writer, and all the rest of it as well. So to each of you, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome Christchurch Foundation School, the school on the hill, the beacons on the hill indeed. And so Dr. Claire, let's put this into context because you've opened up now through this program an opportunity for these young people to use their mind, use their voice, use their reasoning and everything else. Tell me about the shape of it and how long this has been happening at the school now.
Sure. So there was debating in the past, years ago, I believe, but since I started at the school in 2017, we started this current debate club. Started pretty small, mostly just fifth formers, and then it grew over the years. So for me, it's a chance to empower the students to make them realize, well, I can be a part of the discussion. So we have people from first form all the way to sixth form, and we have weekly meetings. They work together. We create, at the beginning, it's always very clear, we're here to encourage each other so that people can come in a little shy and they can feel confident to find their voice.
Has it been difficult though recruiting, or are they so willing to step up and say, I want to be?
It really varies from year to year. A lot of people came in during COVID, actually, during the online time. Maybe it's a little easier to behind a screen to step up, I'm not sure, or they couldn't do sports. And that, I think, gave it a bit of a kick. And so then since then we've had a solid core. I mean, it's not something everybody wants to get involved in, but we have about 30 members at the moment.
That's brilliant. Yeah. That is actually quite brilliant. What's the magic to debating? What are the skills to debating a good debater should have?
There are so many. It's very complex. But I think the first thing, which is often overlooked, is listening. You have to be a good listener and a precise listener. Being able, of course, there's public speaking skills. Being able to get your point across clearly. Being able to put together an argument logically and make the links between what it is that you want to say and what the other team has said, making those links. And you have to be able to think on your feet.
Yeah. And to be able to get it right it takes practice. It takes time. It doesn't just happen. There's some people who are geniuses for whom it happens, but then there are others who have to be coached and brought along as well. But you've structured a competition in association with other schools as well, so that you give opportunity to these youngsters to practice and get really good at what they do. Talk to me about that.
Well, you're referring to the thing we're doing with the other schools at the moment, and at the moment it's a friendly. I wouldn't even use the word competition necessarily, a friendly association with 3 other schools at the moment, Lodge School, St. Michael's School, and Combermere. And we just wanted to start small, but our dream is that this will one day incorporate all the schools in Barbados and be a proper competition like BSAC.
Yes, I so agree with you. So Tristan, you're part of the team, and it's your teams are drawn at your school from houses.
Yes, please.
And so you wear the green because you're part of the greenhouse.
Yes, please. I'm proud of that fact.
You're proud of that fact?
Yes.
I love it. How long have you been debating now?
I've been debating since like first forms, and I joined the school in 2021, so I say about 4 years.
Yeah. A lot of times people think the boys don't talk a lot. It's the girls who are very vocal and have opinions and everything else. But you prove them wrong.
Yeah. So it's mainly because most boys they have no channel to express their feelings because like expectations that society and mostly their friends have. But what debate offers is that it gives them a channel to express their feelings in a more, not in a, like an aggressive way, but more in a way that everybody can just understand them where they can come from.
Dr. Archer says one of the key skills is to be able to listen, link, and then lick them up. Basically, in your argument, I want to use my 3 L's. So talk to me. Do you think you're a very good listener?
I say I'm a pretty good listener. Sometimes I can be a little stubborn, but I can say I can. But I can say I can listen to you and I can understand where you're coming from. So not necessarily I will. Sometimes I'll be stubborn and sometimes I will listen to you. So overall, I will be a good listener.
But you have the additional skills practice from being a part of the Toastmasters.
Yes, please.
And what are they teaching you that enhances your ability to debate?
Well, they mostly go over what is sort of taught in debate clubs, such as how to be confident, how to write a speech, and how to present yourself and use body language. But it also teaches you how to use online resources like Google Slides and things to make a presentation, to visualize your speech for the audience.
Last year you won a special prize in the Ministry of Education's competition. What was that?
Unfortunately, I can't remember the name, but
that's all right.
But it was I think it was headphones.
No, not what you won, but what was that competition about?
Oh yeah. So the competition was about wherever restaurants and manufacturers should market in schools, and my speech was more orientated in the opposition, but more in a neutral way, saying that while manufacturers should be marketing in schools, there could be restrictions to limit them how much, because what could really stop a child from going down Oystings and buying some KFC and Chifet. So what we could do is
get some food from Mo's place. Go ahead. That's where I go.
So yeah. So basically, that was the point of the competition, to see if restaurant manufacturers should or should not market in schools.
And you love this?
Yes, of course.
You love it, indeed. Christelle, what about you? What's been your journey so far? What's that been like?
My journey, I would say it hasn't been so smooth sailing, because in everything you fail sometimes. And I would admit that from being second twice in the inter-school competition, I was really bummed. I actually cried after the competition because I really, really, really wanted to come first. But I still have my trophy at home, so it was worth something.
It was worth something. Are you two also one who's really good at listening so that you can be able to get back at the one who's debating you?
I will admit that my listening skills have been, a little off, but yes, I do listen and I do try to make sense of what they're saying, so then when I do have to respond, I could clap back with a bang.
I let that clap back with a bang.
Yes.
And so debate, the skills that you're gaining through debating, how do you see those being able to work for you after school?
I think when I started out debate in first form, I was kind of, surprisingly, I was shy. So what used to happen was that I used to just stay in a corner. But with debate now, I was able to understand, and as Dr. Archer said, find your voice. And I was able to listen to people, but then I was able to respond in certain ways that, I guess a child won't be able to. So I would say that helped me with my voice and finding myself and be able to, improv and what's not.
You just came out of a recent competition in this quadrangle, really, of schools who are in this debate-friendly rivalry. How did Christchurch Foundation do? Did you win that debate?
Yes, please, we did win that debate.
So at least you have something not to go home and cry about now, right? And so what was the point of that? What was it that you were debating on that day?
I actually didn't debate. I was in the audience.
You didn't?
No, I didn't debate.
So you're waiting to have a chance? Tristan, you did?
I say I think so. I think so.
Yes,
you can
yes, I can't remember. I can't remember.
Tristan. At least you're honest. At least you're honest. But you're looking forward to opportunities to debate some more.
Yes, of course.
All right. The lady who I'm told, is really good at impromptus. It happened and she can clap back, to use your term. Just so, Miss Kiana Brown.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Are you?
I'm doing well too. You clap back. Thank you very much for asking. And so, your journey through debating, how did that start for you?
For me, it's because I was very shy and I had a problem with speaking in front of crowds. So I wanted to be I want to be head girl for our foundation in the future. So I had to increase my communication skills and also my critical thinking skills. So I joined debate and it has been a game changer. I really improved from when I still can remember my first speech. And from that, I know I can say I have very much enhanced all the skills I wanted to, even if I haven't maxed it out to my full potential, I am still improving, and I hope that I will continue to improve.
I mean, you've been doing this for a little while now. You're all pro at it. And so, beyond school, how do you see your debating skills helping you in the future?
I want to be a nurse, so I know that comes with a lot of pressure, and I feel like since I will be in a high pressure environment, having clear communication skills will help me while I'm at the job. So yeah.
How do you know you want to be a nurse? What is it about nursing that makes you so confident to say to me, as this fourth form student, that I want to be a nurse?
Because I've seen how my grandparents struggle with their health, and I really want to help them and other people too. So I also like to work with children, so I want to be an ICU nurse specifically. And then I will branch off into a CRNA, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist. So I have everything from science first form planned out. And this has been my dream for a long time.
Debating though, sitting across the room from another debating team and being able to be strategic requires you to be strategic. Just talk to me a little bit about what it feels like while you sit at the table and hearing the opposing argument, and you're ready to clap back as well. How is that for you?
It's actually a very thrilling experience because as a debater now, when I'm hearing the other team argument, I am at the same time remembering my speech, but also analyzing what they're saying. There's a thing called a rebuttal where you rebut to the other team's points, and you basically say your point, but add more emphasis on it. And I think that I've gotten really good at that throughout the years because, as you said, Dr. Archer said, you have to listen. So if you don't listen, rebutting is going to be very difficult for you. And I feel like a rebut is a key instrument to a debate speech. And when I'm sitting at that table, I'm just thinking, I need to rebut against that point. So for me, it's a very thrilling experience. And then when I actually get up there and I get to use my voice, I'm just there point after point after point. And I think I really enjoy that feeling.
Do you ever sit sometimes and think, I have to rebut, but I don't know what to rebut about? I have nothing because the point they just made was so solid. Have you ever had those moments?
I've had that moment once, but that was 2 years ago. So recently I've just learned to, because when you're planning a debate speech, you think of not only your points, but points the other team could be making. And most of the time, I already planned out what they could say. So I already have a pre-point in my head to rebut against, and I just add to it because, as Dr. Archer said, I'm good at improv speaking.
But what if they never said it? What are you rebutting against? I never said it. Or is it that in your planning, you are so good that you can almost see what they'll come with?
Right, exactly. I can almost see what they'll come with because I know the topic. So I can do my research on not only my side, but their side too. And even if they give a point that I do not know the answer to, I still have to analyze it. And debate has taught me over the years not only to give a fast response, but also a speed and logical response too.
How has debating helped you with your other subjects that you're studying? Talk to me, your mother's watching.
It has surprisingly helped me a lot because we had to do for certain subjects we are required to do presentations. So say for history we had to go up and present and do this whole presentation, and I was very scared at first because I wasn't sure on how to do a presentation and stuff. But from debate now, I was confident enough to speak in front of my classmates and in front of the teacher. And I got 7 out of 10, which I felt like I could do better. But for my first presentation, I felt, that was kind of good.
There's a lot more to come from you, right?
I was saying. So for my Spanish oral presentation, when I did that, I was speaking more confidently. And although it was in Spanish, I was actually smoothing along the words and etc. And I got full marks in that. So I felt like from my first presentation to now, it's really improved my communication skills.
Fantastic response indeed. Damani, you're the other guy in this team here now. So you're in the greenhouse as well as Tristan. So talk to me a little bit about your journey so far, not just with your house and your color, but in debating and what caused you, the young man, to raise his voice to debate?
Well, I started when I was in first form. I did not want to debate originally. I was like, that's way too much. I don't want to debate. I don't want to put my voice out there. But my aunt was like, you like to make sure your points are heard. So try it out. I was stubborn. I was like, no. But then I saw Dr. Archer, and I really liked how she talked and everything. So I decided to go, and I fell in love. I go every single Tuesday, and I just love it. And I think a reason why a lot of different males probably don't like to do it is because putting your voice out there can be hard, and sometimes your point get pushed down, and it's really, really hard. So I think that's the big part why a lot of males don't do it.
Yeah, having an opinion is difficult for a lot of people to express, even though they have an opinion, because they're always concerned about what other people would think of them or think of what they've said. But knowing you and knowing your point and knowing the value of what you're bringing to a conversation goes a long way in your confidence.
Yes.
And since you've been loving this, I'm sure your confidence has grown tremendously since first form. And so you become almost like a pro at this. You've been doing this since first form.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say I'm pro yet. I feel with debate, sometimes you have a team where it just stumps you and you're like, they're so good. I'm like, whoa, and it's so hard to rebut their information. But I love to research. Whenever I get a topic, there's two sides to a coin: proposition, which is for, opposition, which is against. So as Kenneth said, I will always research what they're going to say, so I can know and try to predict what they will say. So yeah, I'm not a pro by any means, and as far as listening, I try my best to listen, but I'm by no means a pro. But I feel every time I do a debate, I'm getting better and better and better, and that's the goal. Even if you don't improve a lot, improve piece by piece.
Piece by piece, bit by bit. And so the competition continues. The rivalry continues, indeed, Dr. Archer. When is the next chance for your students to debate another school?
Well, before the end of the term, I think next time we're hosting the debate.
Yes.
So there will be two of the other schools in the combo will be debating, and then the one after that will be a junior debate. So it won't be these young people here, but it will be first to third formers that will be debating in, I think, 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now. Yeah.
All right. Can I test you? You're proposition. You are opposition. You got that?
Yes.
Proposition, opposition. The topic is on the idea of having two-lane traffic. The proposal, you've heard the proposal by the Prime Minister, to adjust how traffic flows at peak hours, to rather than having single lanes, one going the opposite direction, two going in one direction. You know that, right? This is not too difficult for you, is it?
I don't think so.
You are proposition.
Right.
Tristan?
Right, so I think two-lane traffic, it's good because obviously nobody want to be in traffic all day, and having going too straight, it will also ease like fossil fuels and thing. And lastly, it will just make it'll cause less accidents, as nobody will be confused of where to go next and thing.
You are rebutting. Let me hear you, Kiana.
Your point that it will cause less accidents, I actually think it will cause more accidents because of the sudden change. Most people are now getting used to Barbados roads, and other people have been driving on Barbados roads for a long time. So the sudden change will cause actually more accidents, because some people will why is this person going the opposite direction? Aren't we supposed to be going this way? So I actually think it will cause more accidents.
Chriselle?
To rebut to that point, I think as though when somebody thinks about going this way, that way, I think as though there would be a reminder or somebody telling them that, the roads have changed. People are going to go the opposite way instead of that way. So they would be informed of this change. So for them to be getting into accidents because of they seeing this body going that way, that would just be a foolish decision, honestly.
Damani?
Well, people are informed of so many things every day, but they still make the same very mistake. And I think we're neglecting the cost. This is obviously going to be very expensive, especially in today's economy, Barbados. The money may be lacking, so there's so much different things and aspects to this conversation. So people can be informed of it 100%, but that's not going to stop the fact that accidents can happen and most likely will happen. So yeah.
Dr. Archer, what do you think?
I'm very proud.
I am too. I am really on the fly. You guys got it, and you did it so very well. Are you compelling points of view from either side? Thank you so much. And can we show up to be a part of this Zoom? I'm asking because I love to be in the audience to watch it. Or is it just for school-to-school community?
Well, at the moment, it's not so formal. What we do have that's a little bit more formal is our own inter-house championship, which will probably be in early March.
I got to wait so long. Lord, let me be able to March. Okay. So, and that one is not open to it's just between yourselves, the student body.
In terms of participation, yes. So it's the inter. See, my kind of overall vision is this idea of like sports. You have the inter-house sports, and then you have the inter-school, right?
But I show up at inter-school.
Yeah. Yes, I understand.
So I'm just wondering.
So we're building.
Okay,
we're building it up.
Be patient, Pearson. Be patient indeed. But to each of you, thank you. Isn't life beautiful, Barbados? Life is so beautiful with our young people. Life is so beautiful with what's happening now in our schools and the opportunity given to them indeed. And Christchurch Foundation continues to shine the light as beacons on the hill, and so they're continuing to give opportunity to our young people to be able to be better at expressing themselves, being bold enough to have an opinion. Kieran Olivier says, absolutely love our young people. Well done, Dr. Archer and team. And so, you know, this is what Barbados has to be about going forward indeed. And Christchurch Foundation is leading the way along with the other schools. I know you don't want me to forget them as well. But thank you so much, Dr. Archer, for being a part of this catalyst, for bringing it back in the strength, with the strength that you have and in the way that you have. And I'm waiting for my invitation to come and see and engage because I love a good debate. I love a good debate. Thank you, Dr. Archer. Tristan Spencer is a young man who is a part of the team, as well as Chriselle Jasper, Kiana Brown, and Damani Christie. Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say one thing, but I just feel that I should acknowledge that there are other teachers as well, and that I think has also helped our club to be able to do so much, because sometimes it's hard if you're the only teacher struggling. So we also have Mr. Daniel Devonish, Mrs. Donna Lord, and Miss Carissa Hart, who've been helping a lot to coach the team.
Well done. Proud of all of you. Proud of all of you. Thank you so very much indeed. Morning Barbados comes back in just a moment.
That segment of Exceptional Youth was brought to you with the kind compliments of the Student Revolving Loan Fund, financing education the easy way.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
At the end up in town, I'm going to meet some friends. Or son open Freedom Park, so looking at the Freedom Park, or son they end up drinking some alcohol. Or son fun thing alcohol, but they start drink alcohol, then they end up back when they crack cocaine again. The whole that whole happen.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end. And what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ants
What makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
12 to the hour now as we turn our attention to the upcoming Taste of the Caribbean right here in Barbados. It's a big competition put on by the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association. And guess what? Yes, it's happening in Barbados, and Team Barbados is preparing. And I know Team Barbados will be ready to defend our title, and we totally will, because the team manager is with me. Chef Javon Cummins, indeed. Good morning to you, Javon.
Hi, good morning.
Good to have you. And with him is the senior chef in himself, Ronaldo Joseph. Ronaldo, morning.
Morning.
You ready too?
Of course, yeah.
Of course we are. Across from me on the other side is Rohan Hackshaw, who is the mixologist coach. Welcome, Rohan.
Thank you, good morning.
And the mixologist student is Alex. Alex Chandler, indeed. Alex, good morning to you as well.
Good morning.
The competition starts, well, the whole thing gets going on the 16th of November.
Yeah.
But all through that, there are opportunities not just for cooking and competing, but to be trained and the like. Yeah. What are you doing to get the team together and ready?
The team did go through a very vigorous training session. Mm-hmm. Ronaldo is a testament to that. We started in August.
That's what you're saying.
Isn't finished as yet.
Okay.
Well, we started in August, so we just go through a lot of training drills, a lot of like team building exercises, a lot of speed drills, a specific formula built for the Barbados culinary team because we've won it over 5 years, 5 different years. So we need to maintain that standard and stuff. So we definitely have a specific way of how we train them and how we get them up to speed, and yeah.
Ronaldo, since August.
Yeah.
You can't wait for this to end, right?
Of course, can't wait.
Because, I mean, it's a drill that you've been on for a little while now. Has the drill worked for you?
Of course, yeah.
How so?
In my day-to-day life, it actually have worked for me, personally, and it's a lot of pressure. So you actually get to teach and learn yourself how to be more under pressure. In the case of Chef Javon, pressure. Pressure. So we have a lot of pressure around us, so we have to come out on top.
This is not your first time in the Taste of the Caribbean.
No, second.
This is your second time.
Yes,
so you come back in with the experience of having gone through it.
Yeah.
What did you need to do differently? Do you need to do differently this time compared to the last time?
This time, listen more. As a chef, listen more, best foot forward, and go ahead.
What were you being stubborn about?
Can't really say what you mean, but
so to listen more. If you want to win this thing, you got to listen a little bit more to how you're being coached.
Play yourself a little more in terms of do a little more work other than train with your chef. And,
In terms of being prepared for a mystery basket, have you? What's the skill set required now to be able to respond to that?
It's basic. Basically, basic.
What do you mean it's basic?
In terms of, we have our format in terms of we actually know what we're doing. It is to incorporate whatever the basket give us into what we're doing. That's
Okay.
it.
So if you're doing cow heel soup, regardless of what's in that basket, it must be something that fits into cow heel soup.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I get it.
For sure.
It's relatively simple from that perspective. As a mixologist, though, is it as simple?
It is as simple to a certain extent because, as Ronald said, we have a base. So if we were to make a pina colada, and we get let's say we get beet, we just made a beet colada. So we have a concept in our mind that what we want to do, and we just make a spin on whatever they give us.
But you know, there's a lot of creativity that goes into adding that extra oomph to your drink that you make. We could all make lemonade, but there is someone who has a little umbrella on his side that makes it a winning lemonade. You understand what I'm saying? So how can you teach that? Or is that left to the personality of the mixologist?
It's all left about the personality. It's all about passion. It's all about research. It's how much you want to learn. So you could start as, let's say, a novice, but you want to get to the best. It's all about how much you want it, and how much you listen, how much you take in, and how much research you do.
Alex, sounds like you do a lot of research on those kinds. Are you able to follow what your coach is saying to you?
Yes. Spend a lot of time talking to the coach back and forth, and we have our discussions. And lemonade is a serious thing. I said lemonade.
Talk to me.
It's a serious amount of lemonade. So yes, lemonade is the base for, technically is the base for most drinks. That's where the balance comes from. That's the important stuff.
Okay.
Especially non-alcoholic cocktails where you don't have the sting of the alcohol itself. Lemonade, the balance of sweet and sour goes a long way. Like the coach said, research with certain things you could use in different ways. Making old things new, but in a more fashionable way on an international scale to make it look the part. But you could make Mobby look fantastic with the right way of you doing it. You could turn Mobby into a foam. Whoa. You could make it look international, but it is something that we used to use, your grandmother used to use, grandfather, everybody's drink Mobby.
Y'all can do all that?
Yes, we can.
I heard a mixologist say to me, you can take the fat, the residue oil off lamb and add, and I'm thinking, huh? and you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
I would throw that away, and you're saying, no, let me make something.
You could add it to rum. For example, you could add it to rum, do a fat wash, put it in the freezer. It can add flavor in. It can solidify a top. You could scrape it off, and then you got a baked lamb flavored rum. As simple as that. I think last year I did a mellow cream. I had a mellow cream Montgay XO fat wash rum. It's the same thing as fat content.
Don't tell me about it. Not knowing about it, that's me to able to enjoy it. Knowing about it, the mind is going to go somewhere else.
The fat solidifies in the freezer, so you scrape it off. You don't have the fat anymore. You just got the flavor.
I don't want it because you told me it's in there. But you understand what I'm saying? But so from a mixologist, it's almost like every mistake is still a good thing.
Yeah. That's how things are created, by mistakes.
Even with mistakes. Same thing with chef.
Yeah, of course.
What's your biggest mistake that you discovered that you said, oh, this ain't bad at all?
To my head right now, you can't think of
burning something.
You know, yeah, probably burning something. I turned into something. Yeah.
You know, there are many segments to this as well. You know, there's the chef of the year, the junior chef of the year, the pastry chef of the year, and so forth. And to be able to go after that criteria to be as Team Barbados, have you been focusing in any way?
Yeah, we try to cater the training session to be a little more specific to the of the year categories. Hence why Rohan is the mixologist of the year coach, and myself and Willis, we do chef of the year, junior chef of the year, and pastry chef of the year. And so we just create a specific, I guess, formula for those specific of the year competitions, and that usually works.
But is there criteria that you have to work with?
Yeah, there's a criteria.
So you're just practicing like crazy?
Yeah, there's a criteria based on the competition, but then we create our expectations. So obviously we won the competition more than one occasion, so we kind of know what we expect, and obviously Barbados is the benchmark, so we try to be way better than the year before.
Of course. How large is the team?
It just the 4 of us and an additional 5 more people.
So 9 to
10
of you?
Yeah. Pastry chef, the junior chef, and then we have 1 or 2 others.
So how does it work? All 10 of you will be every day in competition?
No, so the 4 competitions they're spaced out separately. So it goes with the mixologist, and it goes to chef of the year, pastry chef of the year, and junior chef of the year.
Okay.
Before it used to be a lot more like team competitions and stuff like that, but it's 4 individual competitions.
How many mixologists are you working with, Rohan?
It's just Alex at the moment.
You get special treatment, Alex. Yeah. He smiles. Does that put pressure on you? Because then the expectation is, my man, if you lose, you mess up Barbados.
I win twice. That's all I got to say. So I got gold twice.
Oh, you got gold twice.
So you're going for...
Is that gold each time or just gold twice?
Yeah, I won a gold in 2019. Then we had COVID. And I came back last year, so all who forgot about 2019, they got a rude awakening in 2024. So now we're going for a bit more this year.
Yes.
And
so gold it will be.
It will be gold and #1 in the Caribbean.
Indeed so. So folks, this all happens from the 16th of November at the Wyndham Grand. And of course, if you want to see and be a part of the participation too, just go on to the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association's website and get your tickets. Find out how to do so. CHTA. Indeed. Team Barbados is hosting the rest of the region, and there are several other delegations coming from 11 other territories who are going to be here in competition. We're looking at the Caribbean Chef of the Year, Junior Chef, Pastry Chef, Bartender, and the National Team of the Year. Barbados is defending, and so we need to all show up as Barbadians to support them indeed. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Best of luck. Barbados is already pleased with what you've done so far. Thank you all. Thank you. Javon Cummins, Ronaldo Joseph, Rohan Hackshaw, and Alex Chandler representing Barbados. We're taking a break here. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
And that's it for today, everybody. We thank you so much for joining us. My little crew joins me saying to all of you, have a great today. Be the will of the Lord. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.